So, everyone, of course, time for Slime, episode 30, season 2 here, right? Of course, I also recorded as Slime, where, yeah, they're kind of in the middle of it now, right? She activates a kind of bubble, and they did some other seal, and they're kind of sealing away, of course, the ultimate city ever, Rimmer's hometown. Now, but Rimmer's city has been sealing away, and I guess he won't be able to return there, and for some reason it makes Xion weaker. Maybe it just makes monsters weaker. Maybe because they can't like feel their beloved Rimaru. It's like, Rimaru-sama, I can't feel my connection to you anymore. Maybe, right? Maybe, I don't know, but she seems to be weaker, so that clearly R-faced Isekai, evil Isekai antagonist is gonna like defeat her, I guess, because she's like weakened now for some reason. But anyway, let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. And of course, as I expected, she was gonna fall in love with him and so on. I was like, oh, they're in love? Oh, surprise! Oh, yeah, the woman is like, no one will ever love me. Maybe this human would. Like, come on, like it's. That was the most predictable thing ever, that she was gonna fall in love with him. And they had a date and so on. I do think the anime kind of made not that good though. But apparently, in the novel, it's more clear that they've been not dating, but they've been in the party list for a longer time. Like she actually joined the party before Rimuru went to school. So here in the anime, I mean, it feels like they've been dating for like what 2-3 episodes, or 1 episode. But in the, I guess in the novel, it's a lot longer time, right? Where I mean, picture her being introduced last season. She was introduced like episode 18, something like that last season, and joined their party. They didn't see so much more of her, and then this season it's like, oh, she's working for him, and you know, so on. Then it would feel a lot more, oh yeah, I didn't love because they've been partying for a while, right? But now it's like, oh, they were like a party for like a week or something. now it definitely felt a little bit like, oh, they know each other for like a day or something, and now she's in love with it, nothing here. Of course she is. I mean, it's predictable, but yeah. But the original thing sounds better that she joined earlier. Because here in the anime, I mean, she joined last episode, right, basically. Yeah, like she joined yesterday. Let's let it know that with him. And I buy it more on the cliche than actually. Oh, yeah, it's cliche, so I guess this is how it is. But yeah, Rimuru is back at school again for whatever reason. I had to say the thing is actually it's kind of strange. Has this already happened like twice already? Hasn't they already been at school twice? Yeah, I feel this is not very well written here in the anime list. It feels very weird because this already happened, I feel, in the OVAs or so on, or I don't know. And we had 2 civil teams talking to the other sense. It feels like it's very non-chronological order now. So they didn't. Yeah, now I guess the mask and everything. So this already happened last season. So I guess they did something issues here with the anime because if it's true and some kind of time travel with her or something like that, it's obvious. But if it's true that, well, if you assume that, yeah, if you assume that like she's supposed to join earlier, this scene was supposed to be later then, because they had this scene last season, so this feels really weird to me. They already left the school already twice now, 3 times I think. This is the 3rd time I see him leaving the school now, and you're giving away his mask and so on. Yeah, this feels really strange to me. This is leave a comment below, but I guess they really changed the order here and they had this thing way too early, I guess, in last season. And has already been visited them. And this makes no sense, honestly, because they already been visited them. This actually feels, I'm really disappointed here because this scene is clearly something I guess they put wrong scenes in the wrong order, and he already visited them also earlier, like twice this episode, and 2 episodes started with him in school, kinda with her and so on. Yeah, this makes like, this really makes no sense from an anime perspective. It really makes no sense, this order here of the school and so on. I feel like I've seen it like 3 times now. Really weird. Yeah, but she gets the mask and it's some kind of weird time travel or something. She looks like the other girl, right? And it's all something time travel or same person or something. But I mean, I had that review and analyzed the theory last season, right? Because he gave it the mask to her last season. So it's just really weird to see it together. But why would she have it? She looks exactly like Shizusato, but yeah. Yeah, becomes a new champion. And become a hero and so on. Surely not. She definitely will, right? I mean, come on, it's like the most foreshadowing ever. so now they go home then. But again, from an anime perspective, he's been home already several times since he went to school, so it's... Ooh. Let me see. Seems to be the main bad character from the first opening. And probably can't use the mobility, right? You probably can't teleport home, right? You can't zoom home again. Here we go. So this person is like looks like the bad guy in opening 1, right? Yeah, but it's never introduced in that season. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Some kind of... Okay, it's also not a barrier. It's 2 barriers. But he's still there. I don't know why the barriers seem to be powerful against monsters. Something like that. Yeah, it's 2 barriers. It's a lot of barriers. I wanna see an anime where someone's like, ooh, a barrier! Anti-barrier magic. Why doesn't anyone ever learn anti-barrier magic when you can just like turn off barriers? Well, yeah, so Rimuru has somehow resisted this with. And they're also stuck in another barrier. So many barriers. Okay, here we go. See the... Yeah, sense the murder's intent! Here we go. Come on. Been waiting since episode 1 for this fight. No, but like this person has been in the first opening and is fighting Rimuru, but never really appears until now. Okay, here we go. And also looks like, you know, Chloe and... Yeah, so I mean, this woman seems like the main baddie, right? From the yeah, it's like, come on, finally, from the opening. That felt weird too in the end. Why did they have her in the first opening, but she was never used until now? It's like episode 30. I'm just a nice slime guy, come on. Love enemies, eh? Wait, in her way, how? I guess she just hates monsters, but I don't know, like, it's in my way, I'm gonna be a railroad to it. There's always temple knights are pure evil. Than every goddamn enemy ever. Well, here we go. So City, she's angry, she lost. They're weaker now because of this barrier, I guess. See, even GOBTA gets owned. I mean, they're so incredible. They're so incredibly evil, these guys. They're so incredibly, like... Actually, why aren't everyone else fighting them? Yeah, like the old man, so exactly. Aren't they like a whole... Aren't they like a whole country with these 3 guys? Yeah, so of course, JIRAIYA Sensei will come and save him. Yeah, they're all weaker and slower too, of course. Yeah, so it's a barrier. It's like very good barrier. Anti-monster barrier must be some weaker. Man, if he kills JIRAIYA, I would be like, no! Like, no, you have to repeat his name, man! No! You can't do this to me! If it's really pathetic that they're losing to this like evil isekai antagonist because the barrier thing. Yeah, like I would rather see the antagonist isekai character being stronger than them becoming weakened by the barrier, right? If it's less interesting that the barrier makes them lose than them actually being competent. Of course, gonna protect her. Yeah, it's fighting she one, of course. She's also weaker. What does she use sword for though? I don't know. Like she has. I mean, he's clearly trying to kill her, so she uses sword, right? I don't know. I think he could maybe help her. I don't know. Yeah, like there are a lot of them. Like there are hundreds of Rimuru monsters. I think he could try to shoot him in back or something. I mean, he could do the unhonorable thing and like use attacks on them from the back and so on, or you can surround them, right? Like they are like nice oppies. Yeah, good anime. You gotta animate that. Yes. So the army is inside the barrier also, apparently. That was okay, I guess. This is like the most ridiculous fast flight thing ever. Like, no one's gonna believe that. And all this armor did anyway. The most dumbest fast thing ever. Oh, I guess like the whole armor just stands there? Okay, and why is the girl still? Man, this is the most ridiculous thing ever. I don't even know how they managed to get inside the barrier and the army has, because the barrier is only covering the city, so the army has to enter it before they put on the barrier though. This seems kind of silly actually. Sean. The Honore Ningens, always those evil humans. But now they're burning down the whole pure Rimuru cities here. I don't know, Rimuru should fight her instead of talking to her. I feel like, yeah, like you should do with Rimuru. Don't have time to talk to this woman. Okay, let's finally get her name here then. Hinata, yeah, Japanese name. So like the other guy, yeah. Oh, she's a Hinata, isekai. Oh, she's from Japan? It's like, oh, I see. Yeah, I serve God, damn you, Honore monsters. But she's close related to the whole isekais and yeah. And Chloe and she's also. Yeah, and of course she's like JIRAIYA Sensei. I'm also Japanese, come on, stop fighting! Should have kept the mask. This is why she kept the mask. You should have kept the mask. You should have given the mask to Chloe there. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made there, not keeping the Okay, this is weird now. This rainbow thing and the hands are flying around. What's happening? Yeah. What's that kind of soul cutting? Some kind of anti-slime attack. A lot of rainbow poses. Yeah, it's like strikes your souls or whatever, right? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Spiritual body is pretty obvious. Strikes your soul, and not. That's why I call it a slime body. He's too he's a complacent being a slime. He's like, ah, no one can ever hurt me. I'm a slime. Oh wait, okay, you can hurt me. Okay, die, but. Yeah, high level monster. Cause you killed my sensei, something right? Ah, it's something like that. So we kept the mask, man. Yeah, I'm going to listen to him. I didn't kill Sensei. I'm basically killed her. I was like, technically I killed her, but it wasn't like that. Like, come on. Yeah, it's like, but I technically only murdered her. You don't understand what happened. She kept the mask. Should have kept the mask. Maybe we could talk to her. Or maybe Chloe will appear to save him. Well, you're a monster though, remember. Don't be like, I'm a real monster. You're a monster! Well, she also might have a great shape. She's also Japanese, right? She also might have her own stage, right? Yeah, come on. This anime is always Rima dying now. The heart of seeing Rima is getting killed, but not like Sensei. GOBTA better be saving his Sensei. She's a short trader, goddammit. Dead End Rainbow. Well, let's bet there's a rainbow test of them. Well, anything dies. It's like a very good weapon. Yeah, you 7 strikes and they die no matter what. No matter how strong you are. It's incredibly powerful. Yeah, let's see if they freak, man. Here we go. Gonna send out her Sensei spirit. No! I think she should be more emotionally ready to that. But that's my Sensei stuff. Pokemon fight now. Yeah, definitely. Okay, this is again Blue Mage, okay. Hinata, yeah. Like, God. I mean, there's... Oh, yeah, it's like, yeah, of course. Usurper, yeah. My unique skill. What if I eat her? Yeah, so what if I just consume this woman? Here we go. Yes. Yeah, with Chloe. Yeah, interesting, that thing. Okay, it's like the ultimate pain ever. You die, and it's the worst pain ever. Oh my god, this word is freaking OP, man. It's like it's like you kill anything on 7 strike, and it's super painful. It's like, yeah, okay. It's also very painful. Here we go. Can I eat the sword? It's gonna eat the sword, right? Consume the rainbow sword. Oh, I've been glutton in that rainbow sword. It tastes great to me. Tastes like rainbow. Tastes like rainbow is gonna be a thing, man. It's gonna consume the sword, right? It's provoked her to be like, come on, stab me with super legendary sword. I'm gonna eat it. Ultimate strategy. He can turn into this 7 striking rainbow sword now. Something stupid. But it feels a little silly. I mean, obviously Sean is like a kind of honorable fighter and so on, but it really feels like anyone else could just join and help her, right? Yeah, like they could be like, oh, she's fighting and this guy, just shoot him in the background. I mean, there's a whole village there, right? And then I don't think that the humans really made much sense that the human army is inside the city, because the barrier is kind of covering the city, unless they could like move through the barrier. But it seems that they kind of come from, yeah, like someone they have waiting at the corner of the village cities, outside the city's kind of edge, to be like, let's go in now or something. It's a little bit like, But yeah, the human false flag thing was just ridiculous. He's like, he's attacking me. Yes, we see. Let's kill all the monsters. That was like the most ridiculous bullshit ever. If they're gonna play like that, false flag, they can just go in and kill them anyway. Like, why do you pretend like it's coming right at us? You know, it's kind of like that. We have to kill her because she's looking angry at us. It's like, come on, that was a silly way to. Obviously, humans are evil, but it was just like, if they're gonna play it off like in that level of, you know, ridiculously bad strategy to pretend to be evil, they might as well be evil. They might just well kill them. I feel a little bit like, who's gonna believe them anyway, right? Who's gonna believe them anyway? And the only witnesses, right? All people that are there are the monsters and demons, whatever anyway. So why are they even lying about like, oh yes, she came right at us, you know? We gotta defend ourselves. It's a little bit like that. Just do it. Like, why are they like, oh no, you know? It's a little bit like that. So it's like, okay, maybe they could just, I don't know, kill them anyway. But why pretend, right? If that's the level of pretend they're gonna do. But anyway, the first thing really makes no sense, right? It really makes no sense. So the anime has busted that, I guess, completely. Like I read people's comments earlier, so right, last week is so right, like the actual love story between them, as I mentioned, is supposed to be way earlier, or at least introduced way earlier, and they kind of maybe finishing here, but obviously like earlier. And I guess the whole leaving the school, that saved the math, should be in this episode, right? But we saw it last season, right? So it's like it was really weird. An episode 1 of the season and the last episode, I think it was, right? Or 2 episodes ago. We kind of see him in school again. That felt like the same scene too. That was really confusing too. Like, okay, are they reusing the same scene here in the school and so on? So I feel like I've seen the live 3 times now. It's really strange. It's really strange. That thing feels like they've been reusing or rechanging the chronological scene order or something. Way too many times now. It is really strange. It is really strange. And I mean, just that Hinata is here too, right, fighting him. We saw Hinata, as I mentioned, of course, several times in the opening 1. She was the clear bad guy, right, in the anime. If you look from the opening standpoint, she looked at the main antagonist, or at least like the most active antagonist, you know, kind of the in-your-face antagonist at least. But this is what she introduced after 30 episodes, after we've seen opening 1 and 2 and 3 and now. Now she's here, yeah. So it really feels really planned, right? It really feels really planned. Like, it feels like there's some anime studio production planning there that's kind of weird. I really think so, because, like, wait a minute, why? I mean, it was strange season 1 that they had her in the opening, introducing her in the opening, so to speak, showing her in the opening. So that was strange from the beginning, and all the characters too. But now she's finally here, and you know, not here in this thing. This is weird. This is weird. It is kind of strange. But anyway, I guess Rimuru is gonna just consume her. Her attack or something. He's like, I can just eat it. Oh, I am Rimuru, you know. I'm just gonna eat everything and just eat the rainbow sword and become a rainbow slime king or something. But yeah, that is isekai. That's an isekai for you. Everyone is isekai. She has the power of copying or learning stuff or stealing stuff. Very similar to Rimuru, right? And she's also from Japan and so on. I wonder if every isekai character is from Japan too. They're all like Hinata, yeah, they're all Japanese. Like, why is there no other isekai character? Anime, goddamn Japanese anime, yeah, they're all from Japan, right? Maybe those 3 bad guys are from another country. Those obvious antagonists, they're also probably from Japan, right? But maybe someone is not from Japan, maybe it's from another country. But yeah, that is true though. They're all isekai, of course, from Japan. Anyway, that's the reaction, guys. But Labbat, so you guys tomorrow, of course, L0, right? That is out the Emilia flashback and so on. It's exciting. Of course, 7 daily scenes and Redo Healer, and then Beastars whenever it's out, probably tomorrow, usually on Wednesday this season. Subscribe and have a good day.